Now let's concentrate into this extreme right part, into this extreme right box. As we can see here, what we do here, this entire part and all these list items, this donate now button, and of course this background image that we have introduced over here. And on the other hand, we need to make these two boxes of equal height. So that is what we are going to do in this tutorial. We are going to concentrate into this extreme right box. So if we get back into our project on which we were presently working on, we can see that this is the part that has been created so far. So if we get back into our project, we can see that content box is the extreme right box. This is the part where we will be presently working on. And if we get back into custom style sheet, we can see that there had been a content box selector name that had been created with a background of 666. That means it will be attaining this color, but this is not actually the true output. We wanted it to customize into something like this. We need to customize it into something like this one. So that is why the very first thing that we are going to do, we are going to change this background color into a background image. The most important thing, the size of the image that has been used over here is this one. We can see that the dimension is 321 pix by 334 pix. This works well with our template. So this is the exact dimension that we will be working on. Now let's get back into our project and into this content box. What we are doing now, if we get back into our project, we can see that this is the name kingfisher.png. Either you can type in directly, or what you can do, you can copy and paste it into your project. So I have typed it in, and now I am going to present it at the bottom, and I am going to introduce this typical command, no repeat. Now if we press Ctrl S and get back to our project, we can see that the background is back into action, but we can see that it is practically at the middle of our content. But if we look into our template, we can see that it is practically lying at the bottom of your content. So this is what you need to rectify. So what is the exact thing that we need to implement into our codec such that they lie into the same height, they have equal height, both of these contents? Now in our previous series of Flexbox tutorial, we have discussed about the option display flex, and we are about to give it to the main container that is wrapping both of these contents, this extreme left box and this extreme right box. So if we now get back into our project, there it goes. If we now get back into our project, we can see that mother wrapper is the main containing wrapper that is practically containing both these contents, this extreme left box and right box. So that is why all we are now going to do, we are going to mother wrapper, and we are providing this display flex option. Now if we press Ctrl S and get back to our project, we can see that both of them are now of equal height, and the background position is in the right position where we want it to appear. So this is the exact thing. That is why we will be using here this display flex option to make the container heights equal. In the next case, all we are going to do, we are going to now introduce these list items. Here it is, this list items. Now we are about to create this, but first of all we need to create this h3 tag over here, this h3 header element into this content box. Now we are about to create a h3 header tag. Now in this case we are about to create the exact same properties those were used here. This font family, it should be the same, the font size, everything should be same in action, same in properties. So if we want all these properties to appear into the same condition, then all we need to do, we need to get back to text box h3. Then we are mentioning this content box h3 here. So what I have done over here, I have concatenated both this text box h3 and this content box h3 into same line, and we said that both the header element tags which is under these selector names text box and content box, both of them should be having similar properties in presenting their fonts, in presenting their elements into it. So into this index.html, we are going to create this h3 tag. Now if we get back into our project and if we reload, we can see that what we do here, it is now appearing into the same position. So both of them are practically having the same properties as we can see here, and this is another usage of this general combinator or selectors. Both of them, those are having the similar properties and those are being represented into the same fashion. So this is the second case. Now in this third case, all we now need to do, we need to create this extreme right box list items here. So first of all, let's get back into our template.